What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, I am bringing you guys an unboxing. Now, it has been forever since I've done an unboxing on my channel. However, this is a very special occasion. First of all, it is Black History Month, and this month on my channel, I am featuring as many Black-owned beauty brands as I possibly can, and this box came in the nick of time. So today I am unboxing the Glam Supply. Boom, boom, boom. So recently the Glam Supply just launched their first product. To give you guys a little bit of history on the company, it is owned and ran by Nay the MUA. She is most known for her Facebook Lives where she beats that face to capacity. Lord Jesus, the skill, the expertise. Like, she gives such great, like, detailed work. I cannot, because number one, I don't have the patience. She's a perfectionist, so honey has time. She recently launched 2 brow kits. One is the Lite and the other is the Pro. So let's just go on ahead and get into the unboxing, shall we? So we can talk about all of the goodies. All right, so first of all, the packaging. Good Lord, this is what it came shipped in. It didn't come in another box. Like, it came just like this. The mailing thing is boom right there. Like, direct to my doorstep, looking flawless. Like, how? First of all, show me your ways. But yeah, so it's a really, really nicely constructed box. It has like, it did come taped, but you know, that was easy to take off. And then you open it up and that's what it looks like on the inside. On the inside, it says Showstoppers Beauty. I believe that was another brand that she owned. I'm not sure. I'm sure, I mean, it's all family, right? So on the inside came with a beautiful note. And to my surprise, I actually only ordered the Pro kit, but I ended up getting the Lite as well. So I'll just share the note with you guys because I thought it was a nice touch. So there it is. So it says, thank you so much for your love and support because you were one of the first to order, and because of your patience, we have included an extra brow kit in your order. We also want to thank you for contributing to a small business. Because of you and your support, we were able to grow as a brand. We hope that you can become a brand, or we can become a brand that you love and trust. Love the Glam Supply team. Can't read. So I thought that was a really nice touch. They had some issues with the border and all of that jazz with the government shutdown. So the Pro kit took a little bit longer than it should have to come, but I'm not bugging off of any of that because it was important for me to support. Because like I said, I've been following Nay for quite a while now. My sister was the one who actually put me onto her. She's actually from Ohio, so a fellow Ohio girl. So automatically off top, like, you know, I just had to support. So yeah, I ordered the Pro kit, but I ended up getting the Lite. As you can see, there is a obvious size difference. So let's go on ahead and dig into these products, shall we? So I'll go on ahead and begin with the Lite. The Lite I actually used today on my brows, and I will be inserting clips throughout the video of how I used each one of these brushes. Now, I didn't go in any specific order when I was actually using it. So like, you know, if it kind of feels like it's all over the place, just excuse that. So here is what the brushes look like. Very, very beautiful. I don't know if I'm gonna be able, I'll use the bigger brush to get like a good view of the ferrule, but the ferrule actually has that same diamond design as the box. And then on the ferrule, it has its number and it says Showstoppers Beauty. So that's what the ferrule looks like. I wanted to just use a bigger brush so you can see, but we'll go through each one of the numbers. So here is the number 1 brush. It is your standard angled brush, and it comes with a spoolie on one side, a very, very fine angled brush. Like, this is like the finest and thinnest brush I have ever used. And I mean, I've got tons of brushes. It's kind of ridiculous. But using this, I loved using it to get like a very thin, fine line to define the lower and topper portions of my brow. Worked out perfectly. They also come with like these little protectors. Because the hairs are so fine, you're gonna wanna protect these because you don't want them to get smashed in your kit. But yeah, that is the number 1 brush. All right, and as for the number 2 brush, here's what she looks like. It is like a flat, rounded, I don't know if that's a good view for you guys. Hopefully you can see it good. But it's like a flat, rounded brush. This would be really, really nicely. This is what I used it for today, to like really carve out your brow, or even I used it to cut the crease of my eyeshadow look as well. So that is the number 2. Here is what number 3 looks like. And I really enjoyed using this to kind of like fill in my brow. I used the number 1 to outline my brows, but then I used this brush to like really get into those bigger areas and create those like fine hair type strokes. So yeah, again, that's the number 3. And like, I mean, I don't even know, my camera quality is not all of that to like even show y'all how thin these brushes are, which helps create like that perfect like hair stroked look. It's just, it's quite amazing. So moving on to the number 4, this was the only brush that I didn't get to use today. So that's what that guy looks like. It's more of a squared shader, or not shader, but a square brush. It's not as thin as the others, but this one I could see being real nice to like get a precise line above your brow or even below your brow if you like that more squared brush. All right, moving on to the number 5. This one is more of like an angled flat brush. And what I used this one today for was actually for my concealer. Like, I can also see this being real good to like just buff out that extra product above or below your brow even. But I actually used this to buff out my concealer underneath my eyes, and it was the bomb. I really, really enjoyed it actually. And I don't have a clip of that, but yeah, that's what I use number 5 for. And then last but certainly not least is the number 6 brush, which is a more domed buffer type brush. I use this guy to buff any like leftover concealer that I used to carve out my eyebrow today. What's that? All right, so moving on to the Brow Kit. So obviously there's a slight package difference. Instead of it coming in a box that unfolds, it comes in a box that pulls out, honey. And all of the brushes package comes in like these individual sleeves, as well as these, you know, protective caps. I'm a professional as well, so I do clients. So it was very important for me to add to my kit. So here is what the Brow Kit looks like. Also, instead of the brown hairs, it has these black hairs, which I really, really like the idea of that, because when you are working on clients, sometimes like just like having those brown tips will have people like, oh, are her brush is dirty or what? So I really appreciated that she used the black hairs instead of like the lighter hairs, because that, I mean, obviously you'll be using these on multiple people, and sometimes like your brushes can get stained or whatever. This just looks a little bit more visibly pleasing to a client. Here is the difference in size with the bigger brushes. So obviously for the personal use brushes, you want the ferrules to be a little bit thicker. They just feel better in the hand when you're doing your own makeup. And it's completely different for a professional. You want something with a little bit longer of a ferrule. You'll get a better buff out of the brush, as well as you don't have to be like, you know, so close up on them. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like, you already up in their bubble. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? So that I really appreciate. And like also it does like taper off a little bit. Then also it has like a shimmery finish to it. So it's not just like that shiny black. It has like a little bit of glittery reflex in the paint. So really like that. So I'll just run through really quickly of all of these brushes. Again, here is the number 1. Here's the number 2. The number 3. The number 4. The number 5. And the number 6. All right, to give you guys my little 2 cents of a review, I think these brushes are so worth picking up. First of all, you are supporting a Black owned brand. This is a up and coming brand. If you are on Instagram, you should definitely follow them. It looks like they have a lot of exciting things that are coming up. Again, the owner's name is Nade the MUA, I believe. Hold on, let me double check. Yes, the owner's name is Nade the MUA on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, she goes live a lot, so definitely check her out there, but also follow her on Instagram. She always has the most inspirational lives. Like, I love listening to her talk, and her point of view on business as a whole is very, very inspiring. So definitely check her out, but also make sure that you follow, hold on, let me go back to it. So the Glam Supply is TG Supply on Instagram. And right now they only have the brush kits. However, it looks like if you go through, like, you know how they have like the little highlighted tabs, it looks like they have wigs and lashes coming up real soon. So definitely keep your eye on this brand. I believe that she's going to release nothing but the best. Absolutely loved how these brushes performed. The quality is just as good as, you know, your Sigmas, your Macs, whatever, if not better because of the price point. I don't even know if I shared the price point. I'll make sure that I list it on the screen because I don't remember how much I paid for it. But I'll make sure that I list everything on the screen for you guys, and I'll also link all of the information down below. So definitely make sure that you check this brand out because I believe that they are going to make big moves in 2019, so you don't want to be late. Well, that was my 2 cents in my unboxing on the brow kit by the Glam Supply. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. If you would like to see more videos like this in the future, more unboxings, more small quick reviews, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button on this video. Make sure that you subscribe if you are not already. Make sure that you comment down below if you want to see something specific. Otherwise, I'm gonna just bring y'all what I like, and if that's cool with you, that's cool with me because I got ideas, so we can do this. But let's be family out here. Let me know if there are any other Black owned beauty brands that you guys want to see me create looks with or just do quick reviews on. I would love to do that for you guys. So yeah, that's all I really have to say on this here video. So definitely, again, check out the Glam Supply and hit subscribe on my channel so you can support me as well, and I'll support you if you list your stuff down below. If you have a beauty channel or anything, I love to try to create more of a community and support each other because we need support out here. My furnace is cutting on and I'm getting off. Peace out.